monkey lovers out there in England, down under, the States, around the world, in Kowak. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right, it's true, we're very good lovers. So attentive, I'm touching you in a way that's repetitive. I know you like it, your feedback loop is so good you can't take it. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right, it's true, we're very good lovers. I know you want more. 1, 2, 3 monkey lizards on the dance floor. I get my groove on, I'm moving so good I leave you wanting more. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right, it's true, we're very good lovers. Can I kiss you? Our bodies come close and our lips are pressed like glue. So romantic, monkey lizards will surprise with their antics.
Bob, that was the long extended one. That's not long. I think I'm gonna have to make a Lego intro, aren't I? Really? I mean, it's a great tune, Salacious, but it's we probably need a more fitting monkey lizard Lego build record, which is probably a little bit more playful and a little less smoochy, Salacious. Good idea, Bob. Good idea, Bob. What do you think, Mikey? It's not really.
Well, to be honest, I my download speed is lagging, I think, so I missed a lot of that. I saw it, but I couldn't hear the music through a lot of it. I think I've heard that one before, though, and it's quite romantic, which I appreciate.
Probably a good thing that you missed the lyrics. Welcome, everybody, to Monkey Lizard Lego Build. I'm your host, Bob Rum. And we've got the leader of the Monkey Lizard Army with us today, Salacious Rum. How you doing, Salacious? I'm doing very well, Bob. Doing very well. We did some filming earlier today with Super Awesome John, didn't we, for his new documentary series that's coming on. So that was quite an honour to be a part of that. And we had our 1-year anniversary last night on the Three Men show, which was fun. So, yeah, doing well, a bit tired, but looking forward to a relaxing day building some Lego with our good friend Mikey in Houston. That's right. So we've got Mikey with us again. Thanks for hanging with us, Mikey. It's always a lot of fun getting to chill out and hang out and
thank
talk
you. Yeah,
music.
it's a lot of fun.
If you want to follow Mikey, he's on Twitter and Instagram at Mikey in Houston. And I think you're finishing off your Razor Crest today, Mikey.
That's right. We've got the Razor Crest, the 6 bags, and we're just about to finish off bag 5 and then start on the last bit with the big engines and stuff. So we should get it completed today.
Nice. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that completed Razor Crest. And knowing that Mikey was just finishing off his final bag today, we've decided not to start the 8080, but we're going to build this Mandalorian battle pack, which, Bob's Lego speed will probably be about the same time as Mikey finishing his final bag. So we'll add some Mandalorians to our army. And see how we get on.
Yeah.
Right then. Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah. Who have we got in the chat? We've got Rorzaf. Says happy Sunday.
Hey, Rorzaf.
Time. Hey, dude. Bob, Salacious, and Mikey. And we've got John with us as well. We've just been John's making a documentary about, and we're lucky enough to be invited to be part of his documentary, so we've just been doing some filming with him. Right, what's the best way of opening these boxes without damaging them? I never remember.
I'm gonna switch my camera here too to the action cam.
Action cam.
The hand action cam. That sounds salacious.
That sounds very
All
naughty, Mikey.
Whose incident?
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's coming on. Awesome.
So, yeah, so the next bit here is to put a top on this part, and then to
give
put
you
the
a
engines
screw.
on the back.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh,
Top
look at that.
on, and the
That's
engine's
cool.
back here, and then we should be done.
Oh, there we go. I was always wondering the best way of opening these, and there is a little section here you can put your thumb through. That's what I was looking for. There we go.
You save all your boxes, right?
I do. I'm a bit of a. Yeah.
I used to, but I don't anymore.
I can't help it. It's an obsession. The packaging has become a bit of an obsession. So there we go. John says, "Hello, Lego friends. Let's get ready to build." Thank you, Salacious and Bob, for letting me film you guys. We can't wait to see your Transformers documentary, John. Was awesome. So very honoured to be part of the Star Wars one for sure. And yeah, it was fun doing that filming today. And John's hoping everyone will eventually participate. John is working on the main toy room. Yeah, we have been talking. Mikey and I were just talking about space, and here's a problem when you're a collector. Running out of space, bit of a problem. Here we go. So Mikey has completed a Razor Crest in the same time Bob built a crib. What? Yeah, I know. I know, Rosal. It's because Bob's so average. Bob's average at everything. He's useless. He's absolutely useless, Mikey. Honest to God, he is. Can't take him anywhere.
Bob's got to manage the chat. He's got to keep people talking.
Well, that ain't as difficult as it looks, Mikey. To be honest, he just makes he makes a mountain out of a molehill. To be honest. We've got Tim Bainbridge in the house. He says, "Afternoon, Lego fans." Hello, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hello, Tim. And we've got Greedo in a Speedo. He says, "Hey, Salacious."
Hey, Greedo.
Hey, Greedo. If anyone has a Lego set and you want to build with us, then please let us know. I'll send you the invite. We can have up to 10 builders today. We'll be on no more than 2 hours. We've got Mikey's got one bag and I've got a little set. So we tend to do around 2 hours. No more than that, really. But if you want to come and build with us, then you're more than welcome. We've got Sonny in the house as well. Hi, Sonny.
Hey, Sonny.
Hi, Sonny. And Rolando as well. Rolando. And Mr. Gavin Long, he says, "Hey." Hey, Gavin. FT says, "If you're running out of space, just send it to me." Very good, very good, very good, FT, very good.
Now that's a friend.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Sniper MY26 in the house. He says, "Yo, what's up? Nice stream, dude." Thanks, dude. Thanks, Sniper. Thanks for stopping by. Tim's asking, is Bob getting the Ahsoka brickheads? That would be a good idea. I think I need the Ahsoka now, don't I? To go with my Mando and my little Yoda. So, yeah, good shout. I might have a little look on Amazon partway through the stream and see if I can find her. Good idea. Right, so let's get myself situated. So, how many pages on this one? So I like these mini packs because you get 4 Mandalorians in this set, which is if you're a minifigure collector, it's a good way to bolster the ranks.
Yeah, those small sets are awesome because they conserve space. They've been kind of my go-to for adding to the collection. So I don't build the really big ships anymore because I just found they were difficult to display.
Yeah.
For me. So I have a few ships, but those micro ships, the tiny ones, are really neat, and they fit on the shelf. So
Tim was thinking about getting the 1989 Batmobile. I would love that too. The Batmobile sets look amazing. I'd quite like the new one as well.
need another lamp on here.
Oh, I didn't get a little bowl this time. Yeah, Tim, I think you're right. I think those Batmobile sets are spiking, so now's the time to get them, and they look absolutely awesome. To be honest, if you're going to get one, you've kind of got to get all of them, haven't you? So that you can have them, the 60s one, and then the 89 one, and then I think there's even a tumbler. I think from the Dark Knight series. Have you missed anything important, Gavin? You really haven't. These streams are literally me and Salacious and Mikey hanging out, and the good action is taking place in the top left-hand corner of the screen, where Mikey's finishing off his Razor Crest, and Salacious just takes up space for no apparent reason. What the hell,
It's a
Bob?
referee.
What are you on about, Bob? I'm the only reason people come. Honest to God. Bob, you need to be careful, Bob. I'm starting to get all cocky. Any Mikey's getting all cocky. Getting too
Stretching
big
his
for
wings
boots.
a little bit.
He is. He's getting too big for his boots.
He's going to want to do a solo album. Well, I guess you have Bob Strikes Back, right? So your solo project.
He didn't like that. He did not like that. I did not hear the end of it. He was not impressed. Oh, bugger, I've dropped a piece already. There we go. Sonny says the Batmobile from the Arkham Knight looks neat. I don't know if I've seen that one. The UCS 89 Batmobile has been retired. Oh wow, has it? £400. Wow. Are you going to play all the Uncharted games? I am, Gavin. So I completed the first game, as you know, I think 2 weeks ago. I think I've done 2 streams on the second one. I might do some streaming later tonight. It depends. Depends how I feel. I've done quite a bit of streaming recently, but I'll definitely be streaming some more. My plan is to work all the way through them, Gavin. I just obviously, as you know, do take my time, and I stream midweek when I can, but it's really dependent upon how busy I've been at work, and if I'm too tired, sometimes I can't keep up a regular schedule, unfortunately. I'd like to be able to have a schedule that I publish, but sometimes, as you know, when you finish work, the last thing you want to do, sometimes you just want to go straight to bed, don't you? If you've had a hard day.
That's me.
Yeah, I know. I know how you feel.
And it's not that late when I get home, but so I have to make myself stay up until a reasonable hour to go to bed.
Yeah. You're getting old, Bob, aren't you? You're getting old, you know. Bless him.
It happens to the best.
That's right. Sonny says, if you want to complete all the Uncharted games, you'll have to buy a PS Vita in order to play Uncharted Golden Abyss. Sonny, it so happens that Bob has a PS Vita. It is in one of my storage lockups, God knows where, but I have got one. I did buy one, and I did buy a number of games. So eventually I will be able to complete all of them once I've unloaded all of my... so I went on a bit of a mission, Sonny. I wanted to get every console that was released since 1979, and then a number of the standout games for each console. So I think I've got about 3,000 video games in one storage lockup. So the plan is eventually to have like a studio where I can do toys and then games and eventually stream a lot of those old games. So whether that ever happens, we'll see. But it's nice to have dreams, isn't it?
Do you envision yourself playing 3,000 games?
No.
Okay.
No,
So there
I
would be a
don't.
selection process. As far as the
That's
playing.
not going to be possible. That is not going to be possible. But the thing is, I was going to like English car boot sales, and and I've got this app where it's got all the games for each console, and I was literally picking up video games for like £1 each. So I really was not. I have really not spent a lot of money on this. I was getting secondhand games and then ticking my app just to say, and then going through like Metacritic and trying to get like the top 20 games and things like that. So, but no, I doubt no, God no. I mean, I'm so behind just on PlayStation 4 games. So. Gavin is playing Dishonored. I say I've not played Dishonored yet. I've got Mortal Kombat 11. I have got that, but I'm not very good at it. Never played Titan Quest, Gavin. Tim says, heard about the new Lego creator, Tiger. And I'm not reading that. I don't know what that is, Tim. Tiger and the... What? Don't know what you're saying there, Tim. Sonny's got the 89 Batmobile in a 1/18 scale Hot Wheels. Still got the price tag on it. €34 back in 2002. I have got the 1989 Batmobile, action. The vehicle from the action figure set. I've got Batman, and I think I've got the Batwing, and I've got the Batmobile. I can't remember who made those. Was it Toy Biz? Oh, I can't remember who made those. There was only a few figures. So there's Batman, there was Joker, and there was Joker's henchman. I can't remember what he was called. Salacious. I come for Bob. I love him. He feel of average. Bob. Bob. Bless him. Bless him. Well, Rosaf, he's very, very average. So, very, very average. FD says he's here for Salacious and the Jiggly Bits. That's right. That's right, FD. That's right.
Uh-huh.
Right,
Okay, I'm going to try and mute my mic while I open this these bags, and you tell me if you can hear the bags opening.
You got really worried about that, but they love the ASMR. So if you want to mute, you can. But if you don't, you'll hear Mikey rustling through his bags. I don't think people mind it, to be honest. Some of them quite like it.
Okay. Well, I think that one muted okay, and
It did.
I'll open one without muting.
That's fine.
Well, the issue last time was also the fire engines, right? So I was on the mic.
Yeah.
I thought I was on my headset mic, but I think I was on my laptop mic. It went to the default one. So if you heard fire engines, that's because I tried to mute it, but
No, it's good. It's like you get a
didn't.
sense of Houston. You know, it's like you get a bit of immersion there. So I quite like
Right.
it. Yeah, it's quite good.
Okay. All right. It's gritty. It's real life.
That's right. That's right. You know, that's not you know. Connor says he's watching his beloved Liverpool. I have the tab open here for a bit of lurking and to say hi to Bob and Mikey in the chat. Thank you, Connor. Thank you.
Hey, Connor. Thank you.
Sonny's got a Vita 2, the V1 with the OLED screen. Bought it back with 10 games. I can't remember which screen I've got. I may have the original one, which was pre-OLED. I honestly can't remember. I bought it secondhand, and I bought maybe 15 games, and I hardly played it, to be totally honest with you. I know it's an underrated system for sure. Tim says Lego put a pink butthole on the tiger. Anatomically correct. Do you know about this tiger butthole thing that Tim's going on about? I have no
I've
idea.
not heard of that.
This might be something that Super John is familiar with, being the Lego expert. I have no idea. All right. What am I looking for next? That one. That's the only downside of these micro bits of tons of little tiny pieces. What's on there? Gran Turismo. Yeah, that's an awesome game for sure. We want reality Lego building, no edits. Exactly. Choice between UCS at. Okay, here's a choice then, Mikey. You can either have the UCS Millennium Falcon or Star Destroyer. Which one are you going for?
Millennium Falcon, for sure.
Millennium Falcon, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I am probably gonna say Star Destroyer only because you can't get the Star Destroyer in many toy formats. So I've got the vintage. I've got the vintage Millennium Falcon Kenner, and I've got the Power of the Force 2 Millennium Falcon, and I haven't got a Star Destroyer in any form. So it'd be nice to have a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. There's lots of Millennium Falcons out there, right?
For sure.
Toy form.
For sure.
All right. A surprising number of tiny bits for these last two engines too. I'm gonna. It's like, what are all those tiny bits for?
All right.
All right.
Where's that piece? There we go. Nah, more. Sonny says about 20 years ago, some friends of mine and myself did not only collect gaming consoles but jammer boards. Wow, they're out the arcade machines. Yeah, also had a device to play these on a regular TV. So I've got a problem with TVs as well, Sonny. So I've sort of spoken about this before, but I like collecting high-level TVs from previous bygone eras. And it's mainly because I couldn't afford them at the time, and I remember looking at them, going, "Oh, I wish I would have had one of those." So, so I think I've got about 4 or 5 Bang & Olufsen TVs that were built in Denmark, and now they're not worth anything, and people are giving them away. But back in the day, they would have cost £3,000 or £4,000 a pop.
Wow.
And a couple of them are on motors, so they can turn 360 degrees, or they can go up and down on poles. And I've got a few of the old, because the tube TVs are great for playing vintage consoles on. So I've got a nice little collection of old Sony Trinitrons as well, that eventually I want to hook up to Mega Drive, Mega CD, Super Nintendo, all that, John, yes. Tim is talking about Tim will have to tell you in the chat. It's something I'm not familiar with. Some kind of, what was it he said? I don't even want to repeat it. Some kind of a tiger. Lego puts, here he goes, John. Lego put a pink butthole on a tiger. Anatomically correct. Are you aware of this? Super John, we would like to know whether the Lego Corporation is aware of the anatomically incorrect pink butthole on a Lego tiger, apparently. This is something that is concerning us. As John says, not something I expected to hear, really. I'm sat putting up Motu displays, and all this butthole talk comes up. This is what you get on the Monkey Lizard Lego stream. If you come here just for basic Lego building, there's going to be some butthole talk at some point. I'm afraid. You kind of expect it from the Monkey Lizard army. Right. Have you had any breakfast yet, Mikey?
Yeah, I cooked some bacon and shredded potatoes this morning. A little bit,
nice.
but not too much. Thought I'd go kind of light. I'm looking forward to lunch, though. I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, I'm supposed to make crab cakes today.
Oh.
I'm going to try out a recipe for crab cakes, which I should have done yesterday, but I got busy doing other stuff. So, yeah. Crab cakes.
What am I looking for?
Right. One of those. So how are we liking the Book of Boba Fett so far?
I love it. I know it seems to have garnered a lot of massive split, but there was some less keen on it. But the last episode I thought was brilliant. Yeah, I sunk myself into that episode pretty heavily. Just because I loved all of the imagery in it, especially when he got the lizard.
Oh, yeah. That's
and
crazy.
he basically it was like a Jim Morrison event, like him, he was basically having an acid experience in the desert, basically, seeing the tree of life, and
Right.
it was Camino flashing before his eyes, the vast oceans of Camino, and then juxtaposed it with the ocean desert of the sand dunes of Tatooine, and and then he brought back, to the physical world, the tree, a branch from the tree of life, which he was then carved into his gaffy stick, which anointed him as a member of the tribe. I thought it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
It was beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff there. The direction on it is great. The cinematography is great. I mean, they went all out and making it dramatic, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot. There was a lot of more depth to it than but you've got to see it. You've got to. It's easy to dismiss it as, oh, the action wasn't that good, but actually there was more to the storytelling in terms of mythology than. So yeah, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Oh, I'm missing a piece. No, it's that one. Yeah, so I'm all in. I'm absolutely all in. But thus far,
Yeah, I'm very happy with it too.
where do you think it's going, Mikey?
Well, he's gonna have to. There's some boss above those twins, right? So we need to find out more about that. We need to find out what happened with the Tuscans that are no longer. They're not his bodyguards, right? So something happened to them. With them, he's not with them anymore. So those are two big things we need to find out about. I don't really have any guesses.
Yeah, so the Hutt cartel for sure are gonna, they're not gonna just let him roll into town and take over. The Hutts have been managing that cartel for years, so they're not gonna roll over. He's already got the Tuscans on side, hasn't he? He's already secretly got his Tuscan army that no one knows about yet. Because
that
was
power.
obviously, yeah, he's got exactly. So there you go, straight out of June.
Yeah.
And obviously that happened previously, so that was flashback. So when you see him confronting the mayor and stuff, he already knows he's got his Tuscans to fall back on. So.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, and it's neat spending a lot of time with him. I think that's one thing about the second episode that some people might criticize it for. I mean, you really do settle in with pretty long scenes of him with the Tuscans, and it's not all just fighting and stuff, but it really settles in and lets you kind of stew there for a bit, and I think that's neat.
Yeah, it's world building. We're learning that the Tuscans aren't quite the savages that we were first led to believe that they are. Right. Hey, Ghosty, how's it going, dude? Thanks for stopping by, Ghosty. Sonny says Bob and guest. It's Mikey in Houston. Sorry, Sonny, I've not introduced Mikey properly. What is your opinion regarding Lego Star Wars now and about 15 years ago? Most German YouTubers who deal with interlocking bricks say they prefer the older sets. There you go. What do you think, Mikey?
Well, just the sheer number of sets and minifigs out there now is really neat. And if I were to choose one thing with the big sets that I like about today's versions, it's the bags are numbered, and you don't have to spend hours sorting all of the pieces for your Star Destroyer before you can find any of them. I love that part. I love that part. I think that I got the Star Destroyer back in 2005. It took me a long time to build it, but it took me a long time to sort the pieces too before I started building it. And I don't remember if there was a Millennium Falcon back then or not, but the UCS Millennium Falcon from it wasn't 15 years ago, but maybe 8 years ago.
Yeah,
that's a really neat Millennium Falcon. So I I'd say that I feel like they've gotten better.
Yeah.
Um,
They've reduced the scale, haven't they? So the
mhm.
scale, I think, is but I think they've done that purposefully to maybe bring the cost down, so that more people can buy the sets.
Yeah,
Which I think is probably a sensible decision.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, with the variety of sets, you have a variety of price points too, right? So you don't have to get into the big s- sand crawler, and I think the slave one was another one that I had back then. That wasn't that big, um, but now you've got these mini sets, and you can come in at a bunch of different levels, which is cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Ghosty says, "Do you have what? Do you have TP for my?
That's
Do you have TP for my bunghole? I would hate for my Holio to get polio. Beavis as Cornolio." Oh, he quotes stuff from I can't. This is
Beavis
Beavis
and
the
Butthead.
Butthead. Beavis and
Yes.
Butthead, of course, it is. It is all true. Is someone sent me a link to the tiger butthole? Do I want to click it? I don't know if I do, to be honest. I don't know if I do. Probably the new jungle and adventure sets have African animals. Book of Boba Fett is really good, says Ghost. We talked for almost 3 hours about it last night. I'm sorry I missed your stream last night, Ghosty. It was our Three Men and a Monkey Lizard 1 year anniversary, so but I would like to hear your thoughts on Boba. I did a reaction video as well a couple of days ago, and I'm just I'm 100% all in on Boba. Tim says Sags, the new 700-piece created tiger. I've not seen that. Okay, I will Google it in a second. Connor gives Book of Boba Fett episode 2 9 out of 10 space bananas. I think I'm on that road as well. I think that's where I'm at too. We were speculating last night that we might end up with a good and the bad and the ugly face off. You could potentially have Boba Fett's facing off against Cad Bane. Or you've obviously we've got the Black Chrysanthemum, the big Wookiee that showed up at the end of the in the episode. So you could have a good, bad, and the ugly scenario, which could be quite cool.
That would be really cool.
John is now googling the tiger butthole.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Turn your secure VPN on.
Yeah. Yeah, love the music as well.
That's
Some
interesting,
really,
isn't it? Those voices. That's new,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. And I noticed in the credits that it said themes by Ludwig Göransson, but then they have brought in somebody else to basically complete the score. So he probably put down some of those bars, and then someone continued. But yeah, I really liked it. It's important, isn't it, that the music in Star Wars is
It is.
is memorable. So and how do you live up to how do you live up to George Lucas? I mean, Not George Lucas, sorry, John Williams. It's impossible, isn't it? So
Yeah, you have to get a bunch of people and do different things that do their own thing, but still make it sound Star Warsy. Because you can't sound like John Williams. There's only one, right?
yeah,
So they just have to kind of do their own takes, and they've done a good job. They've done a
yeah.
good job so far. Uh, so I don't know if we haven't talked about it. I don't know. I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but am I the only one who thinks that the Mandalorian theme, sort of the rhythm of it, and some of the pacing to it reminds me of the Rocky theme. Has
Oh no,
anyone
for sure.
talked about
Yeah,
this?
no.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh
Good.
yeah, no. That's been discussed at great length. Yeah, there's
Okay.
even a number of mashups that you can get
Ah.
that have been remixed. You can probably find them on YouTube. They're certainly on TikTok, where people have mashed up both themes.
Okay. I've got to listen to that because I didn't even notice it until I was singing it once. I was humming the Mandalorian theme to myself, and it's like, wait a minute, I want to start humming the Rocky theme while I'm doing this. Just
Yeah, and
reminded me
there's
of it.
Yeah, and there is a certain degree of crossover in terms of the thematics there, of
Yeah.
the lone person, it's the arc of the individual that has to get past great hardships to become great. So
Hmm.
the thematic elements of the music are sort of run parallel with each other anyway, I suppose.
Hmm.
In some sense, although obviously they're completely different genres, but it's still about a lone person, isn't it? Rocky is on his you very much feel Rocky's isolation when he's doing those montage training sessions, and he's boxing you're on your own, aren't you? You got your trainer, but you're effectively you're fighting yourself, aren't you? Really, it's a
Hmm.
mental battle to not give in. Really, with boxing, isn't it? Um,
Yeah, you're right.
all right, let's put that on there. Well, I haven't got to any of the minifigures yet. I'm still building this little speeder thing. Hey, Jonathan, thanks for stopping by. He says, good afternoon, Bob, Mikey. Upcoming Easter lunch rum. What? I'm not lunch. I'm not anyone's lunch. We've also want to welcome the Russian bot that has joined us. Liverpool are winning 3-1. FD is all in on Book of Boba Fett. He's easy to please, though. Me too. Blinky says, show is good and needs more than one watch. 7 out of 10. Gammo guards costumes still look crap. I don't know. I quite like those gamma. I quite like the gammies. They look they're very thick for sure. Ghosty says lots of bots in here today. Bob, you should make me a mod at some point. Yeah, 100%. I absolutely will. Once I work out how to do that, yeah, for sure. I wonder if I can do it. See if I can do it now. Settings. I think it's in community, isn't it? Where's moderators? Moderators. There we go. 1,000th. Need your URL. Okay. Let's open YouTube. 1,000 posts. URL. Back into there. Paste in. No matching users found, Ghosty. What the hell? No. Oh, there you go. Got you. Save. There we go. If you refresh Ghosty, you are now a moderator. So thank you for offering to do that. Blinky says the Gamma heads look off to me. Don't seem as detailed. Possibly. I mean, trying to match up the costumes and the makeup must be quite difficult. I mean, God, it was how many years ago was Return of the Jedi now? 83? So, yeah, there must be a lot of looking back at old screenshots and things trying to match up all the makeup. So, and they're totally different costume departments now. So, I give them a little bit of latitude. Hey, Luke. Thanks for stopping by, dudes. Really appreciate it. It's just a chilled Sunday afternoon Lego build. Mikey in Houston is with me. He's finishing off the Mandalorian Razor Crest, and I go on, Bob. Tell him what adventurous set you're building. I am building the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Come on, I'm building up my my minifig collection. So it's all important, Salacious. Basically, he's average and he's not very good at Lego building. As you like to remind everyone. Why am I missing a piece? Why am I missing a piece? But there is a piece, but it's a different color. Well, I'm going to have to use it. No, it's in the wrong place, that's why. That goes there. There we go. Handlebars. We're into handlebars. It's got to do it on. Remember to do it on bloody camera, Bob. That's the wrong way around. There, handlebars. Speaking of stands, what do you guys use for Black Series? Well, given that I put most of my figures straight into storage, I do not yet have the issue of setting up a Black Series display. So I've not got to that road yet. I've probably collected 95% of the Black Series figures over the years. There are some that I know I've missed. Like I missed the Mandalorian, annoyingly. I missed that one. And the other Mandalorian that went with the Mandalorian. I missed the bloody Emperor and his throne. That was an annoying one because he's expensive to get now. But no, I don't have space to have a display at the moment, so mine get boxed up and put straight into storage. Hopefully, one day that will be a problem. But yeah, I've not thought about Black Series stands before. I know Sean and the dude use a lot of those clear plastic, the similar sort of Bandai stands that you use with Gundam to pose in midair and things like that. But I don't know what they use. I don't know if they use just a base stand for standing up. I don't think they do. Good question though. If anyone in the chat has any ideas, I'm obviously for the 3.75 figures. You know, I've got tons of those little circular stands, you know, and the rectangular ones that came with a lot of the figures with Star Trek embezzled, you know, on them. Sorry, Star Trek, Star Wars. But I don't know about Black Series. It's a good question. Never really considered that, other than the ones that you'd want to put into flight, and you'd want those, you know, you'd want those sort of Gundam style stands. Rolando says he uses the pegs. Because you buy TVC Star stands. Yeah, they're the small 3.75 ones, aren't they? The circular ones, and you can get tons of them on eBay. You can get them with, you know, the factory, you know, the factory of the figure, embossed, like Palatoy or Meccano, but I don't know about Black Series. Super John says the peg hole on most Black Series is basically the same size as the vintage Kenner. Is it? I've never even noticed that. Is it really? So he uses the same stands. I've never even noticed that. Wow. There you go. Didn't even realize that. Oh, I've put my handlebars the wrong way around. Have I? Yeah, I have. There we go. Nice little speeder bike.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
We've got the Tunnel in the house. Hey, Tunnel. Says hi, Rum. Hi, Bob and chats. How you doing, sir? Hope you're all right. Tim says lots of holes. You guys are crazy, man. Mike is still going to finish first. He is. You know he is. You just know he is. Rawstaff says, fabulous. If you order more star stands, also buy some of the neck size up, as you'll need them for the figures with the wider stance. Good tip. All right. What am I doing now? Done that. Oh, these have got a firing mechanism. Oh, that's quite cool. I'm not going to do it.
Don't put your eye out.
No.
Oh boy.
Next.
Okay, so this is where all those tiny pieces come in. They're this little thing that surrounds the back of the engine.
I think I'm building a little tiny gun placement now by the looks of it. Jonathan says, I was using stands by... Yeah, Eaton's Displays, actually. Yeah, that's a good shout. They do good stuff. Which have 3 pegs, so cover everything. But the dude moved to the States and is now... And shipping is a bitch. Oh, no. Thinking of trying 3mm magnets on large washers. You'd have to send us some pics of your display. I like looking at people's displays. Let's have something to drink. Super John says, have to run for a few. Meet up with Joey. Good luck with your rest of your filming. Thanks for the laughter while I was working on the toy room displays. No worries, dude. Take it easy, man. Look after yourself.
See you, John.
All right. Let's try and keep up.
Okay, so I think you're probably going to finish before me because I've just got one engine.
No, I don't know. I haven't built. I've still got 4 figures to make. I haven't made any figures yet.
Okay, so all right. So on this side, the engine goes in here. Oh, this is beautiful.
Let's have a look. Should we have a little look at Mikey's? Oh, look at that.
So we build the engine, and then the instructions don't show you the side that you put the engine on. It shows the other side.
Oh, great.
Put it on the other side. But
Yeah.
I guess it goes in like this.
Just guess, Mikey. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If, oh wait, no, no, I put it on. I put it on
No, you've
backwards.
done it. You got it backwards.
Yep. That's like, doesn't it go
Brilliant.
up a little bit from? Yeah, it
Brilliant.
does.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like that. Oh yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
All right, do all that again.
Well done, Mikey. Well done. Well done. Well done. There we go. Jonathan says star stands are cool but way too big. They take up too much room on his shelf. Ghosty says I'll bring a couple of small sets to work next Sunday to join the build. Yeah, please do. This is literally just like a de-stressing hangout. No pre-planning or anything required. Just literally turn up with a Lego set. We're just building and chat and chatting. And that's it. So I can get 12 people on. So loads of space. If anyone, if you want to hop on and just build some Lego, doesn't matter what set. You've seen what I'm building, so
I think that for future weeks, once this is done, I'll try and put some things together just with my spare pieces and like another speeder bike, because there were a couple of scout troopers, right? So I have another scout trooper. I'll build another speeder bike for that one, and then I don't know some other
are you
things
gonna
to go around.
are you gonna build a custom one off the top of your head, or are you gonna try? Or have you got enough pieces to follow a set of instructions? Or
I've got enough pieces to follow, like this this speeder bike. I got the instructions from
let's have a look. Cool.
from a Return of the Jedi set, right?
Yeah.
So I'll probably build another one because I've got another scout trooper. So I'll put 2 scout troopers around the Razor Crest, and I've got an Ugnaught that will make into Quill. I don't think I have enough pieces to make a blurg though. I don't have enough smooth pieces that are that kind of do back, tile smooth thing to make a blurg. But I have to take a look at it because I would like to build a blurg for Quill to ride on and put all that stuff around this Razor Crest on the shelf. So I'll do some research and look through my pieces to see what I can build.
That's cool.
So I've got a Max Rebo figure too, and now that he's shown up in Book of Boba Fett, I want to build a little. I don't know what that piano thing is called, but I want to. That should be pretty easy. I know I have the pieces for that to make a little piano for him.
Nice. Yeah, you need a little cantina now, don't you?
Oh yeah, man. That cantina set is really neat, and because I like that, it comes with a lot of minifigs too, right? But I do not have the space for it on my Lego shelf, so I'm gonna make a mini recreation of the cantina, I suppose. I don't have a Figrin Dan Lego. Is there? Or do they? They probably do. They have those minifigs, right? For
Probably. I mean, there's certainly a cantina set, isn't there?
Yes.
So
So the band must be in there.
Yeah, you'd have thought so. Yeah.
Maybe I'll try and get a loose band member or two
Yeah.
on eBay or something.
Hey, Rick, how's it going? Got Rick from Left Coast Graphics. How you doing, Rick?
Hey, Rick.
Hello, Rick. We've got Scuba Pete as well. Hey, Scuba.
Hey, Pete.
Scuba. Connor says it's 4 p.m. here, Rick. And so he's jealous that you've got loads of Sunday left. Yeah, I know. It soon goes, doesn't it? Wow, yeah, 4 p.m. already. It soon goes. Rick says it's 8 a.m. here. Coffee time. Very good, very good. How does everyone have their coffee? It's an interesting discussion. How do you have your coffee, Mikey?
1 teaspoon of sugar and 2 teaspoons of non-dairy creamer. That's the way I go.
And do you like have filtered? How do you make it? Do you have
I have a
coffee
French
or-
press, but day to day, I just use a Keurig, little pod system thing, 1 cup at a time.
Yeah,
That's how I roll.
yeah. No, I'm the same. I've got one of those Tassimo pod machines. They're not quite the real thing, are they? But they're
No.
quick. So
Yep. Speed counts.
yeah.
Do you drink coffee black?
I tend to get the little cappuccino pods. So
Oh, okay.
let us know in the chats. We're interested. Point of discussion today is coffee. How does everyone have their coffee? And we're interested to know, how do you take yours? Let us know in the chat. Good point of discussion. Hey, Michael Reed from Down Under. G'day, Michael. G'day. I don't know if have you seen Left Coast Graphics pins that he makes, Mikey?
Yes, I have. They're great. I'm
Brilliant.
going to order
Yeah,
a couple of those.
Ghosty's just saying that Rick's doing the Max Rebo band next. So I've got the
Ooh.
Salacious Rum and the Salacious Rum one. It's Salacious Crumb. Bob, Salacious Rum. And it is absolutely brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Scuba saying hey to everyone. Michael's in the future, yeah. So Sunday was yesterday for him. Oh,
How did it all turn out, Michael?
Yeah, how was Sunday, Michael? Are we going to survive? So Rick says he uses a fancy hazelnut creamer, fake Baileys with no alcohol. That sounds good. Scuba has coffee with bourbon cream booze. Blinky is not a coffee fan. Nor is Ghost. FD just has it black. Tunnel has its black with sugar. Rolando does not drink coffee, just hot chocolate. Sometimes a splash of milk for the tunnel. Connor says sugar and a 2-to-5 milk ratio. 2-to-5 milk ratio. That's very specific. So is that
Yes.
trying to think what that is? So what is that then? If it's 2-to-5, is that what would you call that?
40%.
No, I'm just trying to, because there are names, aren't there, for a lot of them? I'm just wondering whether that that has a fancy name, like Americano, or I don't know,
2
2-to-5
no
milk
idea.
is That's very milky, so that's almost like a latte, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Left Coast says, should the bands be carded individually or in a mini box? Well, I would say you have to follow the Kenner line, which is in a box together, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. So I would, seeing as though you are doing your badges based on the Kenner figures, I would package them as Kenner did. Would be my answer.
Makes sense.
Rosaf likes black, no sugar, but he also enjoys the flat white. Yeah. Tim says you could mock the speeder bike into a Book of Boba Fett chopper.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have a think about it.
All right, let's go back to my build for a second. Don't want to fall too far behind. Michael says he is in his city is the capital of coffee in Australia. So many cafes in Melbourne. Connor has to use a certain teaspoon. Connor has to have a very specific teaspoon with his special cup. He has coffee issues.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosty thinks the box would be great, Rick. I think Blinky agrees. The mini boxes are crazy good. Blinky says, would you consider selling just the boxes on their own? All those vintage boxes would look amazing in a picture frame. There you go. And Left Coast says, for sure. Oh, here we go. Luke says Black 47. I don't know what that is. A Black 47. See, they've all got these different names looking. What is a black? Luke, let us know what's a Black 47. Unless it's something really rude. Don't. But what is a Black 47? Please let us know. Quite curious. We'll see if anyone in the chat knows before Luke writes it down. What's a Black 47? Tim says a shot of whiskey in the coffee. Is that a Black 47?
Oh, okay. I've never heard that name for it.
But Bob's got a selection of old dirty videos on VHS tapes, and I think one of them's called Black 47.
Oh, well, I used the wrong piece further back, and now I'm paying the price. I thought I was going to get away with it, but I'm not, because this one won't fit there with a hole in it. I think,
okay, so
but I think I can fake it. Go ahead.
No, so I finished my little speeder and I finished my armament. So I just need to put the figures together now, I think. Do they have instructions on how to do the figures? Surely they do. They do. Connor says Black 47 is a very special film that Luke refuses to watch. It's the sequel to Mary Poppins. I don't know what you guys are on about. You guys are crazy. Oh, I've got to get a cape out.
Okay.
Nice set of capes. Black cape.
Okay, so that goes there. This. Perfect.
Oh, these Mando heads don't have any expressions on their faces because they're wearing helmets. They're just black heads underneath. I thought they'd at least
Yes. Put little angry faces on them.
Yeah. Oh, do I want to get the little antennas out of the bag? I might leave those in for now. I'll lose those otherwise.
Those are easy to lose.
Yeah. Scuba says, Mikey, do you build any Lego landscapes to put your builds into?
Okay, so this goes like this.
Did you hear that, Mikey?
What's that?
Scuba says, do you build any Lego landscapes to put your builds into?
No. No, I should learn how to do that. I mean, I have some like 32 by 32 plates that that I'll put my minifigs on. But I don't go full on building landscapes. I should though, because I have this shelf space that where my minifigs go, and I could get more creative with the landscapes around them. But I don't have pieces like that either. So I'd have to. I mean, I have some trees, but not many. I just got a few lots from eBay, and that's kind of what constitutes my loose pieces, plus some things that I've taken apart. You know, but
Yeah.
not a lot to offer a landscape with. So I would have to get some extra pieces for it. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's build a Mandalorian diorama.
Let's see here. Okay, this, and this.
That's the wrong one. Rorsoff says he loves coffee, but he's English and doesn't like tea, and he feels very alone sometimes.
Yeah.
Mikey. Yep. The words "put the kettle on" is a pretty common request that you'll hear in most English households. On the hour, every hour, I would say. So yeah, I'm with you, to be honest, Rosa. I don't drink a great deal of tea, to be honest. Although it's impossible to go around your mother's house without her insisting on making a cuppa. Jonathan doesn't drink tea. Tea and gin are liquids I can't swallow. Oh, I love a gin and tonic. Well, you're missing out on the G and T's there, Jonathan. Scuba's done some small landscapes of coral reefs for a bit of his
Oh, neat.
underwater bases. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Wow. Yeah, we should see some pictures of that. That'd be great. It gives
We want to see
some
Scuba.
inspiration.
We want to see
Yeah.
Scuba. Scuba's toy room is awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen. I've always seen Scuba in the chat, but I don't think I've been on a stream um, to see him or his toy room.
I think one of the Free Men and the Monkeys episodes, he gave us a bit of a tour.
I'll look for that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, he's got the USS Flag, GI Joes. He's got everything. Huge GI Joe collection, He-Man, Star Wars.
Wow.
All right, there we go. My second Mandalorian. Making a bit more space.
Okay. Where's the round piece? Oh, there it is.
Not sure about these big guns that these Mandalorians are carrying now. They don't seem particularly accurate to anything. Jonathan, but tequila is still on your list. Rick says, I remember playing with Space Lego for hours. Yeah, for sure,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really great to see Matt, the Universal Collector. He's rebuilding a lot of those old space sets. You should go and check out his channel. He's got those plates, and he's building up his moon base.
It looks really neat.
Yeah, that's really reminiscent to me. I remember so I think I had the space sets, and I also had, I think it was the con with the knights and the flags.
Oh, yeah.
Tim says, Scuba waiting for my Bricklink great fishing boat. Can imagine a Scuba Pete minifig jumping off it. Scuba's going to post some images on Twitter today. Oh, awesome.
Great.
Do you follow Scuba on Twitter, Mikey?
I think so. If I don't, I'll remedy that today.
Cool. We've got a Revenge Guy in the house. Hello, Revenge Guy. How's it going, dude? Hope you're well. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing okay. I think I owe you a Fortnite date at some point. You ever played Fortnite before, Mikey?
I've never played anything before. I don't have a video game system. I played Guitar Hero about 10 years ago, I think. And in the 90s, I played Myst one weekend. And that's it. My experience with...
Go ahead. No, go on. It's funny. Go on.
My experience with video games is limited to watching people on YouTube play them.
Yeah, watch me get really angry, falling down the same hole 20 times in a row, and having a tantrum.
Or killing Kenny. When you're not killing Kenny, you're falling into a hole.
I know. What would you have done? Would you have killed him? What would you have done? Would you have killed him, or?
I don't remember what the choices were at that point, but I was really shocked.
I think I decided to do the outlandish thing. I think in my mind I was like, right, I'm gonna subvert their expectations here. And
you definitely did, but I mean, that guy was just going to be trouble. It didn't seem like. I mean, he had it really in for Clem, didn't he? At that point,
he was crazy. He was losing the plot.
Yep. So
Kenny lost it. He'd lost it, man. Big style.
And he'd been kind of on the edge for a while. I mean,
exactly.
So, yeah, I don't.
He was a liability.
For pulling a trigger. Yeah. Yeah.
I've not lived that down, but
well, that's because it's funny. All right, I gotta do this 7 times, and then okay, go ahead.
Jonathan says, any words on, excuse me, on the HasLab Razor Crest arriving? Good bloody question. Good question. And who's going to get it first? Because that caused all kinds of controversy with the Sentinels. The dude got into a rights drop because he was one of the first to buy them and one of the last to get them. So no idea, Jonathan. But I definitely ordered one. So I'm with everyone looking forward to receiving them. So, oh, I've dropped something on the floor. But I have no idea, honestly. Should have had him by now, really, shouldn't we? Michael says, Salacious, I should get you on Lego Masters Australia. He should. Bob's rubbish, isn't he? Bob's rubbish. I have now completed my 4 Mandalorians, so sod that, Michael. I'm going to set this display up for you. I have got some spare pieces. You always get that with Lego. I'm now going to spend my time setting up a little diorama for you. So sod that, Michael. Let's get it a little bit closer. Which one goes in here? He goes in there, right? No. That one doesn't really matter, does it? Put him in there. Who goes on the bike? Let's put him on the bike. I'm pretty proud of my achievement today, Michael. There's my speed.
Yeah, looks great. Ready for action. All right.
Revenge Guy says, just finished the first episode script for Star Wars Duel of the Fates Episode 1 fan project. If you ever want to talk about the project, I'll be glad to. Sounds. Well, I remember you talking about this some time ago. So this has been a passion project of yours for a while, I know. So it sounds very interesting and would very much like to talk to you about it. Drop down the floor. Yeah, Revenge Guy, you need to send me a fresh link to your store as well, because I was going to. You asked me to highlight your store because you got some cool merch, but when I went on it, it wouldn't show the merch. So I don't know. I did try messaging you about it, but the link's dead, or it was not showing up the merch when I was clicking on it. So yeah, because I'll happily include links and screenshots and stuff in my videos. But I couldn't access it. For some reason, it was dead. I don't know why. Left says, sorry I missed the anniversary show yesterday. I was having a rant with 1000th Ghost and Matt. I did have a blast though. Love this community. No worries, dude. No worries at all. Scuba. Need to bust out my old space set directions. Yeah, those space sets, man, they're awesome. Revenge. I'm not reading that. He's being naughty. He says, no, I'm not going to. It's funny, though.
Okie doke.
I was raging I missed the 1 year stream. YouTube never sent the reminder, so I went to bed. It is late. For us for us European folk, Three Men and a Monkey is a little bit later. It's 11 p.m. or midnight, depending on if it's a Friday or a Saturday, and we rotate from week to week. So last night it was 11 p.m. Next week it's going to be at midnight on Friday. So unfortunately for us European, it does mean I have to stay up quite late one of those weekends. Is that you done, Mikey?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, let's have a little butchers of this then. Look at that.
Yeah.
How about that?
So yeah, and if longtime viewers will recall that all these doors open up, so
Nice.
you can.
Do you get any carbonite? Stacks of carbonite?
Yeah, on this side, when we open that up, we can see that there's some. Get closer in here.
Oh
And
yeah, little
these guys
slabs.
slide out. Yep. So
Oh
there's
yeah,
some
nice.
unfortunate bounty people, wanted people.
There you go,
Now,
Rick. Rick, that's what you could do. You could, if you wanted to do some custom stuff for Lego, you could print some stickers of other creatures that have been in carbonite to go on the Lego sticks.
right. And then just discovered that it shoots
Oh,
shoots
nice.
these. I didn't even notice I was building that while I was building it, and then the last step was, oh yeah, and put these little rocket things in there. So you just press the back here, and they shoot out.
That's cool.
Pretty neat.
That's cool. Connor says, "Be careful of following Scuba on Twitter, Mikey, because you may end up being extremely jealous looking at all his vintage hauls."
I'll try and guard against jealousy. I'll prepare myself.
Rozaf loved your breakdown, Rick. There's a HasLab Razor Crest on eBay for $5,000. You kidding me?
Oh
That's
my!
crazy. That's crazy. So, what is your Space Banana ranking of the Lego Razor Crest sets, then, Mikey? Out of 10 Space Bananas.
I have no complaints about this. I love it, and so I give it a 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite sets. I think that UCS Millennium Falcon is really neat. It's huge and takes a long time to build. So, comparatively, I mean, this doesn't take as long to build, and I like that. And yet, it's awesome. It's got neat details
Yeah.
on it. I like the fact that it all opens up. That's really neat. You don't see that with everything. The Millennium Falcon opens up on top, but yeah, this is really great. It's a neat model, and it's also a cool toy. So.
Very nice. And what are the minifigs you get with that one? Can you just
Yeah. So you get Mando, and you get Grogu. You don't get this Pram. I got that at Comic Palooza. You get a Scout Trooper, just one. You get IG-11. You get Krika, and you don't get this micro build either. But I built that because I was jealous of people who had the Advent calendar. So I had little Mando build his own little ship. But so yeah, you get 4 minifigs.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's cool. And how many 2-hour streams was that? 3 or 4? I can't remember.
4.
4.
This is the 4th one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not bad. That's good. So see, that's the good thing with Lego. You get your money's worth as well. I think you get the satisfaction in building them.
Yeah. It's really
right.
Neat. Yeah. Thanks for having me on to do it.
No, it's awesome. Right now, Bob, let's go and embarrass yourself by comparing what you've done. Bob, go on. You're not getting out of it. And to be fair, Salacious, this is only this week. So, actually, I shouldn't show the rest of it, should I? Of what I spent the other 3 weeks on, because it was the I don't know what I've done with the Mandalorian one, but In the same time that Mikey built the Razor Crest, where have I put the Mandalorian guy? Where's the Mandalorian head? I dropped it. I don't know what I've done with him. Well, in the same time, I built the Mandalorian and Grogu brick head. There is a Mandalorian somewhere, but I've lost him. I don't know how you can lose him. And I've built 4 Mandalorian minifigures, 1 little speeder bike, and this little, I don't even know what that is, a little armament. So there you go.
It's the beginnings of a fort.
There you go. Look at this. See, this is the top level Lego building you get around here.
Behold.
Yep. That's why I have to have Mikey on to bring some credibility to the to the show. Although that being said, I have got the AT-AT next to build. Well, I've got the AT-AT or I've got the Imperial Shuttle. So so there you go. Ratings, please. Everyone, give Mikey a rating out of 10 Space Bananas. How do you rate his Razor Crest Lego build? And then how many Space Bananas for Mikey? And then how many Space Bananas for Bob for his Brickhead Grogu and his 4 Mandalorians? I'm speaking about myself in the third person, which is strange, but I do live with a group of plastic monkey lizards that I talk to on a regular basis, so it shouldn't be that strange. Bob, I'm not plastic, I'm real. What the hell's the matter with you? So we did that in hour, and that we're even under time, Mikey, an hour and a half. How about that?
Right. Yeah, that's great. I'll have to start thinking about what to do next week while you're that AT-AT is going to, or well, whichever one. Those will both be more time consuming probably than this week's was. Yeah.
Oh, that will take. I mean, the AT-AT is probably that's why I'm kind of reluctant to start because I reckon that will take me 10 or 12 weeks of these bloody streams probably. But at least I won't have to buy a lot. You know, I won't have to keep buying Lego sets. But
right.
You know, oh god, Bob can't get a half banana emoji. Bob is a classic underachiever in the world of Lego builds. God bless you, Mikey.
Wow, harsh.
Well, thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining Monkey Lizard Lego build. Please remember to give this video a like, even if it's a sympathetic like for Bob. Leave us a friendly comment. Subscribe to the channel. Go and follow Mikey in Houston on Twitter or Instagram at Mikey in Houston. We'll be back next week for more Lego shenanigans. Anything you want to say, Mikey?
No, I mean, thanks everyone for joining, and thank you guys for having me on. It was a lot of fun. I haven't built a ship in a while, so it was neat to do that again.
Well, you've done well, and you've really shown Bob up.
It's not a competition.
Average Bob. It's never a competition for Bob. He's always last. Well, goodbye, everybody, and remember, us monkey lizards are for life, everyone. We're for life. We're not for spit roasting. We're not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye,
That's
Mikey.
Right. That's right. Goodbye, Mikey.
Goodbye.
We'll see you next time, everyone. Thanks.
Some things just have to be said to all the monkey lovers out there in England, down under, the States, around the world, in Kowak. Monkey lizards make very good lovers. That's right, it's true, we're very good lovers. So attentive, I'm touching you in a way that's repetitive. I know you like it. Your feedback loop is so good you can't take it. Monkey lizards make very good lovers.